skin is to exfoliate your skin on the regular. Exfoliating the skin at least 2 to 3 times per week will help your skin to look clearer, brighter, and also it will have to get rid of large pores. It will also have to get rid of blackheads and whiteheads, have to get rid of dead skin cells on the skin, and best of all, when you exfoliate on the regular, it will help your beauty products to work better on the skin. So you can choose to go get yourself an exfoliator. They have such a wide variety out there on the market. However, you can do a simple DIY exfoliator at home. So what I'm going to do for you today, I am going to share a simple homemade facial scrub. This facial scrub, I'm using some skin brightening ingredient that is also going to have to clear spots and blemishes from the skin. So you're going to exfoliate the dead skin cells, the grease and dirt, while these skin brightening properties is going to also have to get rid of, fade the dark spots and blemishes. So if you're looking for a remedy that you can use, whip it up in your kitchen and get amazing result really quick, follow me to my kitchen. I'm going to show you the recipe, and I'm also going to share some tips on how best to use it on your skin. For this recipe, I'm going to use a small bowl. You can mix this in whatever container you have. Our first ingredient is brown sugar, and the granulated particles exfoliate your skin, clearing away dry and dead skin cells. This helps create a smoother skin and lend a youthful glow. Brown sugar also have antibacterial properties and glycolic acid that keep the skin radiant and healthy once used on a regular. So if you do not have brown sugar, however, you can use some white sugar. Brown sugar is much softer than the white sugar, making it better for exfoliating the skin. But if you use the white sugar, it's just as okay. A good substitute for brown sugar also is some baking soda, or you can even use some blended rice. So let's reach for our bowl, and I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of the brown sugar. Pour this in the bowl. If you're using white sugar or rice, go ahead and use the same amount, 3 tablespoons. And now that this is done, let's move on to our second ingredient. Our second ingredient is oatmeal. And here I have some blended oatmeal blend to a powder. Now we're using the oatmeal for its absorbing properties. Oatmeal will have to clean the pores out. It will have to get rid of the oil on the skin. And when used on a regular, it will have to keep the skin soft and supple. Blend about a 1/4 cup of oatmeal in a blender. And if you do not have a blender, you can use a mortar or a grinder. Now I'm going to be using about 2 tablespoons of the blended oatmeal. Now if you're using rice or even white sugar, go ahead and use the same amount, 2 tablespoons. However, if you're using baking soda, use no more than 1 tablespoon. And now we are going to mix the 2 dry ingredients together. We're going to blend well. Make sure to get rid of any lumps that might be in this. So once this is thoroughly mixed together, we are now going to move on to the liquid. My next ingredient is coffee, and this is freshly brewed coffee. I'm using the coffee for its wrinkle fighting benefits. It will help to smooth the skin, reduce the wrinkles and fine lines. It will also help to get rid of pigmentation on the skin, tighten and firm the skin. For this coffee, do not use flavored coffee. Use freshly brewed coffee. Next, we are using some tomato, and we're also using the tomato for its skin brightening properties. Tomato will have to clear pigmentation on the skin. It will also have to clean those pores out. Get rid of dead skin cells by exfoliating the skin. And tomato also will help to refresh the skin. Now to prepare the tomato, you want to either blend the tomato or you want to grate, or you can even choose to crush the tomato. What we need from this is the tomato puree or simply the tomato juice. So go ahead, blend or grate your tomato and extract the juice. Now once this is done, take a look. Here I already have some tomato juice and this is what we're going to use. So now let's reach back for our bowl with the blended oatmeal and sugar. And the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to pour about 2 tablespoons of the coffee liquid in the mixture. Pour this in. And next I'm reaching for our tomato puree. And we're going to use the same amount, around about 2 tablespoons. Pour this in. And now we are going to mix, and we are going to mix well. So completely blend the 4 ingredients together. We're mixing brown sugar, oatmeal blended, coffee, and tomato. Now once this is done, this is now ready to use on the skin. You can also choose to add a teaspoon of coconut oil or olive oil to this mixture. And you can store this in the refrigerator for up to 7 days. Now to use this on the skin, you apply this onto clean skin and exfoliate the skin in circular motion. You want to exfoliate from your forehead all the way down to the neck and décolleté. Exfoliate the skin for about 3 minutes or so and focus on the areas where you tend to have blackheads and whiteheads, like the side of your face and also your nose and even your forehead. And if you have hair on your chin, facial hair, go ahead and exfoliate in circular motion. This is going to help tremendously to soften the hair. Now once this is done, you're going to rinse off, preferably with some cold water. Rinse, pat dry the skin, and apply your favorite skincare product. This facial scrub is good to use on the skin at least 2 to 3 times per week for best result. As a matter of fact, exfoliating your skin is something that you should be doing on a regular. So go ahead, use it up, and before you know it, you're on your way to clean, clear, bright, radiant, glowing skin.